Well, actually, what makes me get out of bed every morning are my kids because first I have to wake them up. But looking at my kids, I might get quite emotional with this talking, but when I see my kids and I look at them, I can I can see what they need. And lately what happens is that what I see that they need, it's not what exists. So there's a strength that comes through them to generate those things children need nowadays that it pushes me to do this sort of things. So so the only thing I can say is that it's only when you look at your children and you really connect to what they really need is what pushes me as a mother. And my husband, the daddy of my children, he supports that, and that it's also something very important because I believe that the the strength in the family uh, involved in a big hug of love can support any change that anybody needs to do for children to be becoming what they are. So I'm also very thankful because I can get out of bed every day because I have a husband that supports me. About the changes, I believe that every change needs to start in ourselves. There's nothing that we can change in the outside if we are not connected in the inside. Lately, what I realize, we are building a school, a democratic school here in Argentina, a group of parents. We are not friends. We were not friends when we met, and we become friends building this school. And the fact of realizing that what we want to see built in the outside first needs to be built in the inside makes me believe that what we want to change, the change that we want to do, we need to make it first inside of our hearts. And the only way that we can make that change inside of our hearts is first learning to interpretate that heart. And we were not taught to realize the importance of naming feelings, feeling the feelings, identifying feelings, and basically what I want to change, and I want to changing it in me first, is learning to talk about feelings without the fear that comes when we talk in a vulnerable and an honest way about feelings. So basically, that's the change I want to make, but starting with me.